welcome to Algo Clans. Today we are going to see the Leetcode Daily challenge 1347, minimum number of steps to make two strings anagram. The problem statement states that you are given two strings of the same length s and t. So the strings are of same length s and t, and in one step you can choose any character of t and replace it with another character. Okay, return the minimum number of steps to make t an anagram of s. So an anagram of a string is a string that contains the same characters with different or the same ordering. So all we have to do is count the frequency of characters of S and store it in an array or a hash map or whichever data structure, and then count all the characters of H which are in T and return the remaining characters in the tree which are not in S. That will do for this question. You don't have to find the characters which are not in S, you just have to return the count. And let's see the constraints also. So both S and T are of lowercase English letters. So an array of 26 will do. Start coding. First I'll define an variable, result variable called steps, since we have to return steps. Now I'll maintain an array of size 26 because it's just lowercase English alphabets. First, I'll count the frequency of characters in S and store it in the array. So I less than S dot length I plus plus. So array S dot char at I. So lowercase. So I make it an integer and increment. So this stores all the characters in S and their frequencies in the array. Now all we have to do is loop over all the characters in T and check if the character is already in S. If it's so, decrement in the array. If the character is not in the array, that means if the value of the array is 0 for that character, increment the steps. That means that character has to be replaced. So we'll do that. Int I equal to 0, I less than t dot length I plus plus. So if t dot char at I minus a array of equal to 0 step, increment the steps variable, else decrement the array variable. This is to find the frequencies. So that's all. This should work. Let us run and see. Yes, all the test cases have been passing. So let's submit. So this has been submitted successfully. So the time complexity for this solution is order of n, where you go through the length of the string s dot length. This for loop is for order of n. Then again, since s and t of same length, this is again one more order of n. So the total time complexity is order of n plus order of n, which is order of n. The space complexity is constant since we use an array of just 26 length. And you can further optimize this. Instead of two for loops, you can use a single for loop. So it will be just an order of n instead of order of n plus n. So instead of this for loop, you can decrement in this for loop itself, where array t dot char at I say minus minus. So after this, you just have to see what all variables are having positive value in the array. This shows all the variables of S which are not in T. So just counting those variables along with their frequencies will give the answer. So let us go through the array. Int step array. Now if the array cell has a value greater than 0, that means there is some character in S which is not int. So we just have to count that character along with their frequencies. So we add it to the result, steps plus equal to step. So this should give the right answer. Let us check. Yes, let me submit and see. So here the time complexity is order of n, since we are doing in a single for loop, plus order of 26, which is a constant, and the space complexity is same as before, which is order of 26. So please do like, share and subscribe.